So Rakate Yahweh, Rakate Oshai, Rakate Yahweh, Rakate Oshai, Rakate Yahweh, Rakate Oshai. First and foremost, we want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Raka Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well at Great Millstone, and a blessed salutation to the Akiams in the four corners of the earth to pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. A covenant lesson to edify the church of Yahushai, the 144,000 and the one-third men and children, confusion of face Israelites that scatter among these heathen nations, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. Right, it's a quick lesson on this article from RT News. Right, it's EU cannot be held hostage by Brexit crisis. President Macron warned the UK. Right, so the EU is the European Union, is a body of the European nation, which these are Edomites, and also the UK are Edomites. Right, it's a French President Emmanuel Macron has warned the UK Prime Minister Theresa May that the EU will not be held hostage for finding a solution to Brexit mess, which Brexit find itself in, insisting they will not be held hostage. Right, and this show these Edomites they're being destroyed. The Most High destroying these Edomites because, hey, as Yahweh Shai, our big brother, our Lord and Savior, say that, hey, if a house divided against itself, the house can't stand. And this house that divided is these Edomites. Right, they are the red Hebrew Edomites, which is the so-called white man, are the self, because they're now white. So divided. This is sure they're being destroyed. There's the witness of the Edomite Empire being destroyed. Right? It's has been holding face-to-face talk with the Irish Prime Minister Leo Varadkar on Brexit crisis, told reporters in Paris that it was the responsibility of May's government to come up with a creditable alternative EU withdrawal plan. Right? He said the French president urged the embattled UK Prime Minister to table a viable alternative before the EU Council summit scheduled for April 10. Otherwise, she risks exiting without a deal or a lengthy delay to Brexit. Macron urged that failure to secure a deal will fall squarely at the door of the UK. Right, and this all is gonna bring us what destruction. You understand? This gonna help implement the make sure, because this is gonna bring chaos. This is gonna bring an anarchy. Because when the UK exit the Brexit mean exit the European Union. You know, the UK is strong by itself. So this is gonna put pressure on these Salaka. This is gonna put pressure on this European Union. Right? These are the European UK European Salaki, the UK allies, which is European. These are the European countries. They're gonna put strain upon them. Right? You understand? He said the European Union cannot sustainably be the hostage to the solution to the political crisis. They will remain a friend, a key ally, but we cannot spend the coming months to sort out yet again in terms of our divorce and to deal with the past. Right? He said on the prospect of the UK requested a long extension to Article 50, Macron insists that such a plea cannot be taken for granted, claiming it was not inevitable that the EU would give the green light to further Brexit deal. Right? It said it comes as May held marathon-long cabinet talks in Downing Street on Tuesday to find a solution to the Brexit impasse with 10 days until the UK officially leave the EU, and with a no deal exit looking even more likely. He said earlier a leaked 14-page letter panel by Sir Mark Sewell, May's cabinet secretary, alert ministry to the danger of the UK crashing out of the EU without a deal on April 12. He warned that no deal Brexit could lead to a recession worse than that of the global economic crash in 2008. He says spiraling food price and a threat to public safety. You understand? So this is gonna lead to an anarchy, and this is exactly, what Yahweh Hashem Yahushai put in these king minds to do, because the Most High destroying the so-called white man kingdom. The Most High say, he shall build but I will throw down. So the Most High putting it in this king heart, which is the mind, to do these things, right? Because the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai control the minds of the kings, right? So he put it in the Rockefeller, to put it in their puppets to do these things, to have a long debate with Brexit. You understand? So when the UK depart from that, it gonna bring strain upon these other European nations, right? And that's exactly what we're looking for, the destruction of the so-called the white man kingdom, right? This is Proverbs chapter 21 verse 1. The king's heart, right, is in the hands of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The word heart in the Hebrew is lab, which is go back to your mind, right? So the Most High control the minds of these kings. The Most High is who set up these kings and take out a king. The Most High is who do that, right? So the Most High have them in the confusion right now, because the Most High said the serpent meat shall be dust all the days of his life, right? And the dust represent confusion. So the so-called white race is a confused and profane nation. You understand? There's what it is, right? You understand? They confuse, right? So the Most High is who control the hearts, the minds of the king, right? He said, Proverbs 21 and 1, the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. As a river of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Yeah, so the Most High is who control the hearts of the kings of this world, right? Because it tell you that the Most High set up a king and take down a king, right? This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, right? Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 verse 4. It said, the power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord Hashem Yahushai, and in due time he will set over it one that. You understand? So the Most High control these kings, right? The Most High kings. So this is the end of this is the end that we see in this Edomite kingdom. This is the end of the Edomite kingdom, right? This is Mark chapter 3 verse 4. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And the kingdom that divide against itself right now is these Edomites, right? These Edomites, the so-called white race, right? The red Edomite Russian, the red Edomite American, the red Edomite European. All them are Edomite. They are the descendants of Esau, right? The word Edomite means red, right? They're red is why you see the blood through the skin, right? Verse 25. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And the house is Edomite, because this body is a house of your spirit, right? It's talking about your body, right? He said, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. He said, and if Satan, which the word Satan means adversary, and you so-called white people are adversary to righteousness, you are adversary to what is right, right? That's why you promote homosexuality. That's why you have abortion centers. That's why you push GMO food. You destroy the air, destroy the sea, because you are adversary to things that you hate harder, right? So you are that Satan. You are adversary, right? It's verse 26, Mark chapter 3 verse 26. And if Satan rise up against himself, right, and this we're seeing Satan rise up against himself, because the EU and the UK, they have a long debate on if Brexit, and if UK going to stay in the Brexit deal, or they going to make a deal before the exit. So if no deal don't make before the exit, it can cause a recession worse than 2008. It can cause a recession in Europe. And there's judgment from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? There's yappa judgment. Because this whole economy this whole global economy gonna collapse. Right? You understand? Mark chapter 3 verse 26, and say, and if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but at an end. And this we're seeing right now, because look at America, for instance. You have the Democrat against the Republican. Look what's going on in Europe. You have the UK and the EU in long debates. You understand? This is you so-called people kingdom, and you are not getting along. So this is a sign that a kingdom falling. You understand? And also when Yahushua say, when you see nation against nation, wars and rumors of war, uproar the people, earthquake in diverse places, and you've seen all these things. All these signs know that, hey, Salakio, all these signs know that, hey, this man kingdom at the end is at the end, because the Most High give you a time that he can't pass. You understand? Job 14, the Most High give you a time that he can't pass. Alright, let me get that. This is Job chapter 14. Right? You understand? Job chapter 14 verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, so-called white people, your days are determined. Right? This is the end of your rulership. Right? Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, with who? The Most High Yahweh. Thou hast appointed his bonds that he cannot pass. You understand? So, hey, this is the end that we see. This is the destruction that we see in these so-called white people. You understand? So, hey, Kalala Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? And with that, those lessons edifying, I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders who rule at a great millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums in the folk and the earth to push in the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom.